think I see the Georgian Bay monster, cousin to the Loch Ness monster. I think I see him over there. Just imagine 10 guys here, drinking, partying, having a good time. You could just imagine how loud that was. And I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm debating about packing up because I can't deal with this. Good morning, it's 6 a.m. It's pouring rain. It's been raining on and off most of the night, but since about an hour ago, it's been pouring. I got up at 5:30 and started the stove because on top of it, pouring rain, it's cold. So I went outside quickly when it wasn't raining as hard, but now it's really picked up. But I got the stove going. It's nice and toasty in here right now. But as you can hear, it's raining pretty darn hard. I'm gonna try and get some more sleep if I can. It's only 6 a.m. It's still dark out, and carry on with my day. I decided to divide the video up into two different parts. So this is part 2 starting this morning. Really windy out as well. Lots of rain, lots of wind. Stove is good though, nice and warm. It's 7:25, and technically I've been up since 5, but I tried to go back to sleep a couple times. Wasn't really too successful, so anyways, I decided to get up around 7:15, something like that. Gonna make myself some breakfast, some coffee and some breakfast, and just having a light breakfast to start. I'm gonna have a larger breakfast, sort of brunch, a little later. I decided to open up the tent because it's not that it's chilly, it's cool, but it's not freezing cold, and it's just too hot with the stove going, because I need to run the stove so that I can cook my food. And it's just too hot in here, and it's not a bad morning. It finally stopped raining. That's the best part. No more rain, at least for now. That could change, could start raining anytime. I'll check the forecast. I haven't checked it for today yet. But right now, it looks like it's starting to clear up a little bit. It's not raining. I'm hoping for a fantastic day today. That's what I'm hoping for. So, anyways, let's get this coffee going and some breakfast. English muffin. I already had a banana, coffee, and I'm gonna have a little bit of oatmeal after this. That's my breakfast to get the day started. Like I said, I got some other stuff, bacon, eggs. I can't remember what else. I got bacon, eggs. Oh yeah, hash browns. I'm gonna eat those for brunch. Good. All done breakfast. Gonna head down to the beach and chill out down here for a little bit. Look at those clouds. They're not menacing like yesterday though. I don't think it's gonna rain. Still haven't checked the forecast, but I don't think it's gonna rain. I don't know how far I'm gonna get here. I gotta find a spot. My spot yesterday is completely soaked, so I think we're going somewhere different today. I'll go for a walk on the beach too a little later. It's kind of wet right now though. It's definitely chilly out here. Those guys behind me are waking up, already starting to make noise. So annoying. No respect. It bugs me the way people are sometimes at campsites. They don't realize that, I realize there's, 8 or 10 of them. But still, you've got to think there's other people here, and there's not everybody who's interested in your nonsense. That's the bottom line for me. I know you guys are going to say, go backcountry, but I do go backcountry sometimes, but not always. Sometimes it's difficult for me to go backcountry, and I got to go to provincial parks. I like provincial parks, to be totally honest. I like this park. Craigleith is beautiful here, and I love this spot. And the thing is October, mid-October, you'd think nobody would be here, because times I've been to parks in October and April, nobody. This time around, not so much. It's because we've been having a fairly decent weather. It gets cold at night here, but right now it's probably about 10 degrees, 9 degrees. It is chilly, but it's not too bad, but people can tolerate this. As soon as it starts to dip below 5, that's when people say, okay, I've had enough of the camping, and that's when I shine. So I also wanted to say to Liam that my son Liam, who's not on this camp, he's in England, as I mentioned. I miss you, boy. He loves this campsite. He loves Craigleith. He loves this Georgian Bay here, and he loves those mountains back there. So I know that if he wasn't in England, he'd be with me now. So anyways, Liam, I miss you, pal. It's cold down here. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the tent. It's chilly down here, or I'll put another jacket on. That's the plan. I went and got dressed more appropriately for being down here, because I want to be down here and I don't want to leave because I'm cold. So dress properly. So I went and put my balaclava on here and a bigger jacket. Always come prepared, because I was anticipating that it was going to be cool. So you got to be dressed properly. Well, I'm doing a live stream tonight. Looking forward to that. 7 p.m. Tune in. So I'll be doing the live stream before you see this. So you can still watch it, of course. You can go back and watch live streams. You don't have to watch them live. They become a video after you're done live streaming them. But it's more fun at the live stream because I get to interact with people who are actually watching the video. Subscribers and non-subscribers, anyone that watches the videos, you get to interact with them, and I enjoy that. So I'm looking forward to the live stream tonight. Looking forward to some good meals today. I got some hamburgers. I'm going to eat rest of that turkey dinner. I got some other stuff too. I can't remember everything I brought. Like I said, I'm going to have my brunch with eggs and hash browns, bacon. Yeah, it's going to be a great day today. Let's just hope the weather holds up, which I think it will. I think I see the Georgian Bay monster, cousin to the Loch Ness monster. I think I see him over there. Oh, he just disappeared, just like the Loch Ness. They always disappear as soon as you start filming them. That's probably a duck. I think it is a duck. There he is, the Loch Ness duck. The Georgian Bay duck monster. Man, he's a good fisherman, though. He keeps coming up and down. That's awesome. Well, my worst nightmare, as I mentioned to you guys yesterday in my part 1 video, is music on the campsite. And for those of you that know me and follow me, I'm a professional musician. So you'd think, wow, why would that bother you? Well, as I said in part 1, if you're a chef and you cook all day, you don't want to go home and cook. You want to go home and maybe order out, get takeout, whatever, and relax and not have to do what you do all the time. For me, I listen to music a lot. I play a lot of music. I'm a studio, I teach studio, gigs, etc., etc. And anyways, I like peace and quiet on the campsite, and I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm debating about packing up because I can't deal with this. It's also hard to film because I got copyright issues every single time I'm filming. This could get copyrighted right now because they're playing it in the background. Well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. The music has gotten louder. Plus it's songs that are pop tunes that are copyrighted, so everything I film is gonna have copyrighted music in the background because they're right across from me. I'm a little bit stressed right now because I don't want to leave, but I can't deal with that all day. I called them, and I called the park, and I asked them if this was a radio-free zone, if they could do something, and they said they can only do something if it's excessive. It's not excessive. I mean, it's annoying, but it's not blaring. It's not, super bass or anything like that. It's reasonable, but it echoes, It's loud in that sense. And anyways, they basically said there's nothing they can do unless it's excessive. So it's up to me to decide if I'm going to stay here, which I really want to do. I don't want to go. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. It's really warmed up, and it looks like the sky is clear. And look at that. I mean, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic out here today. This is what I came for, but I don't know if I can handle the music. Well, I've decided to go for a walk on the beach to try and calm my nerves a little bit and figure out what I'm gonna do. This is the dilemma of not going backcountry. I thought for sure mid-October, there'd be nobody here. I was wrong. So I'm gonna go for a little walk and see what I'm gonna do. Super slippery out here. It's beautiful though, I love it. Well, I've gone for a walk and I found this giant log here, and I'm sitting down, and I texted Liam all the way in jolly old England. I told him the situation, and while he thinks it's ridiculous that these people are making noise and the park does nothing about it, between last night with those guys and now people playing music right across from my campsite this morning. But he said I wouldn't leave. He told me to stay. So I think I'm going to take his advice and just try and suffer through. Hopefully it gets better as the day progresses. I'm going to try not to let it get me down, but it's going to be difficult. I'm going to try to keep my spirits up. I have to go to areas to film where they can't hear the music. It makes it difficult. But anyways, Provincial Park Nightmare, Part 2. All right, well, I'm back at the campsite, and good news, it's quieter here. They shut off the music, so hopefully it's just a phase. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's going to go on and off probably all day today, but I'm going to make myself some brunch here very soon. But I'm not going to cook on the stove. I also brought a butane stove that I'm going to cook on, and I'm going to make some eggs and whatever. But I'll do that shortly. Right now, I'm just going to relax for a little bit. I really enjoyed that walk, though. It made me, get out and think about things, and I really appreciated talking to my son. He, even though it was just texting, but he made me feel a little bit better. So I feel better now. Let's carry on and try to make this camp as best we can. So I reconfigured my pipe structure there so that that pipe is in the middle. I had to cut the jack hole a little bit to fit that in. I didn't want to do that. That's why I didn't do it yesterday, but I decided today, moving forward, there's only one way that's going to work, and that is if that fits in there so that the cloth is and the tent is protected. That's the whole purpose of having that. So you can see it's actually better because it prevents rain from coming in as well. It's tight, but it's okay. It'll slide in and out, no problem. So I'm happier with that configuration. I should have done it yesterday, but I didn't want to cut the hole, and now I've decided against that, and I made the right decision. Well, maybe somebody in the camping world likes me. All those guys, those 10 guys, I counted them, there's 10 of them back there. They're all, I think they're packing up. I don't see their tent, and I just saw them folding a tarp. So I think they're packing up. So I might have a quiet night tonight after all. Because the people across from me, they're not loud talking or anything. They're just playing music. And, you know, it's not insane. It's not like they're pounding it out or anything. But the talking and the laughing and the screaming and the yelling is what's even worse in some cases. So these guys look like they're packing up. So I'm just walking over to this other campsite over here where all those guys were. They left. It's much quieter now. Yes, this is where they were. And if you look in relation, there's my tent. So that's how close they were to me. So you can just imagine 10 guys here drinking, partying, having a good time. You could just imagine how loud that was and how quiet it is now, except for me. I'm really happy they cleaned the place up. At least they're respectful, and the campsite is clean. So I'm happy about that. They didn't trash the campsite and leave all their garbage and beer cans and all that. So I'm really happy about that. All right, I'm just going for a little walk and checking the place out a little bit. I'm going to walk down here to the beach and go down in the beach area again. These are more campsites around here. This looks like a nice campsite here because there's easy access to the beach, as you'll see here in 1 second. Look at this easy access to the beach. Wow, real easy. That's nice. Yeah, that's really convenient, easy access to this beach area. Wow. So the weather's really nice. It's a little bit cool, sweater weather, but it's sunny and clear. It's beautiful. You just can't beat this. This is what I live for, is camping in weather like this. There's no bugs. And it's a beautiful beach area. I'm hoping for a quiet night. I know I keep going on and on and on, but it is what it is. I've actually walked pretty far along this beach. It's really, rocky and wet in a lot of places. But then again, it rained pretty heavy yesterday. But it's still really nice. I'm looking for another spot like that spot with a log where I can sit if it's possible. Don't really see any other amazing logs like that one. And I'm quite far from it now. I feel so much better now. Oh my gosh. I was really stressed out earlier. I'm glad that Liam talked to me, and I enjoy his opinion, and I have a lot of respect for him, and vice versa. And we're more than just dad and son. We're very close in so many ways. I may have found a spot. I think I did. Yes, I did. Oops. Tripping on the rocks. I found this spot right here to sit on. And look, I even got friends I can hang out with. Yeah, this is a nice little spot. Ah, yeah. Right on the water. Beautiful. All right, now, so I'm going to enjoy my breakfast lunch, brunch, hash browns, bacon, eggs, beautiful. It's a really beautiful day out here today. I'm glad I didn't leave because I would have missed out on this. This is truly an incredible day in fall. It's so warm out now. It's crazy that I have to have a stove at night. And it's so hot here and beautiful during the day. It's such strange temperatures, but it drops at night. The sun is really warm. That's the key. As soon as that sun goes down, boy, it starts to drop that temperature. And I needed that stove, at the very least a buddy heater. It was pretty cool. There's a lady I was talking to over here. She was inquiring about my tent, like everybody else. She thought it was really cool. I showed it to her a little bit. She thought the hot stove was cool. She'd never seen anything like that before, so that made her day. But she told me that she was freezing in her car overnight. I said, you should have came and knocked on my door. But anyways, that's the beauty of having the hot tent. She doesn't have a heater. The only heater she has is her and her daughter. And the only heater she has is the vehicle. She's not going to turn the vehicle on and run it all night to keep warm, obviously. So, unfortunately, at night, they're freezing. Well, it is true, in fact, the camping gods do like me. Because, as you can see right behind me here, the campsite that was playing all that loud music this morning, gone, packed up and left. Now that doesn't mean that some other person could show up. I'm 2 for 2, people leaving. I managed to fix the droop in my overhang area there by altering where the location of the guy line was. So I figured out that if I moved the guy line over, the poles would straighten up and they'd be more stable. It's all a learning curve, people, you know? So this is my first time with this tent and figuring this out, but once you learn it, you never forget it. So I know what to do next time. So that's actually really awesome. That straightened it right out and it looks fantastic. I didn't like the way it was drooping, but I managed to fix it and it looks great. Okay, I'm gonna open this tent right up because it opens up completely. So I want to show you guys how the tent opens right up. It's my first time opening it too, but I just know that the tent opens up. And of course, you can, I'm gonna put that back up. You can tie it up on the side here. So this is how it opens up completely. Oh, cobweb just got me. All right, so that's one side open. Okay, so here's the other side. Same thing, exact same thing. But it looks cool once it's all opened up. I'm gonna close it up. I think this is the nicest tent I've ever owned. It's phenomenal. I love this tent, and I can't wait to get it out in some real weather, some snow and some real cold. And you know, when Liam and I go hot tent camping up north in the real cold and real snow, this is going to be amazing. I think it's going to do well. And I'm really looking forward to trying it out. All right, side 2 done. Now let's do the back. Okay, so this is basically the same as the front. Theoretically, you could have this as the front of the tent as well. So I'm just going to open this up so you can see. And it's exactly the same as the front, where you can roll it up. I just got to take that off there. Yep. Okay. So then, of course, last section here. Whoa, it's tripping over that peg. The last thing is this. The screen at the back. And it's identical to the front. It's just exactly the same as the front. I think I got it. Yes, I do. Okay. So this is what the tent looks like, completely opened up. You can open up the back, the sides, the front. Unbelievable. So it's a 4-season tent, because you can use this in the summer, which is, it feels like summer out here right now. Let's open up the front too. This tent has more airflow than any tent I've ever seen, especially a hot tent. There we go. All right, so that's what this tent looks like. That is it, completely opened up. You can't get more airflow than that. That is the ultimate airflow tent. Truly amazing. I gotta watch out for all these guy lines I got here, because I have so many guy lines that poles for the tent. Yeah, so that's it, opened right up. So if you were summer camping, you know, open it right up. Beautiful. I'm actually going to close it up right now. I just wanted to open it to show you guys, but super cool. What a fantastic tent. Like I said, I think this is the nicest tent I've ever owned. I'm just thrilled with this thing. I just had the tent open up to show all you guys, and I had a bunch of people come up to me and ask about the tent, and they were very, very interested. I mean, this camp's been a funny camp. I guess it's because normally when I'm hot tent camping, either there's other hot tent campers around me or near me or somewhere near me, or I'm completely alone and isolated and nobody talks to me because nobody's around. In this particular camp, people are still regular people, not winter campers, but regular people, regular campers are camping, and they're intrigued about this hot tent because they've just never seen anything like it before. So it's actually, that part of it has been fun for me, and maybe I'll get a couple of subscribers out of the deal. All right, well, it has cooled off dramatically, so I'm gonna get this fire started. That is my plan right now. So I'm so excited to be able to get a fire tonight. That makes me really happy. So I got some fat wood, I got some paper, I got kindling, and I have fire starter. So I got it all. Rip. Here we go. Yeah, that's all catching real fast, real easy. Beauty. Well, that fire went from 0 to 100. It's fantastic already. I'm going to add some wood very, very shortly. There we go. That's better. So the fire is going beautifully. Now I'm going to make some dinner. But basically, I'm just going to make the leftovers, or reheat the leftovers from turkey dinner. That's pretty much all I'm going to do. But I'm just going to add some butter to the pan before I add the meal. And I'm just going to cook all this up. This is the turkey and potatoes, and add the other stuff. And I'll catch you guys at the end when it's all done. Turkey dinner. Thanksgiving times 2. Technically, Thanksgiving's not till Monday, but that's okay. So, 7 o'clock, doing a live stream tonight. And I'm really excited. I haven't done one for quite some time. Live from the Hot Tent at 7 o'clock. For those of you watching this video, though, unless you're familiar with my channel, you're not going to be able to see that live. But you can always see it in a rerun, so to speak. So I'm going to eat my Thanksgiving dinner. Give thanks to my wife and kids once again. And I look forward to seeing them when they get back from their trip to England and France. But for now, I'm just going to eat this and then sit by the fire for a little while until live stream time. Okay guys, I just finished my live stream and I started the stove during the live stream. So I got the stove going. I'm in the hot tent and it's chilly outside. The stove gives off so much heat very quickly. It's already getting hot in here. But it's funny because on the right side I feel a breeze. On the left side I can feel this heat. So it's kind of a little bit of a battle. But anyways, I had a great live stream, and now I'm just had just started the fire, and now I'm just gonna relax and enjoy the hot stove for a little bit. Guys, well, it's closing in on 9, and I didn't get the greatest sleep last night, so I'm really tired. I've been hanging around the hot stove. Had to go down to the men's room and took some video outside. It's super, super dark out tonight. It's really quiet tonight, thank goodness. Absolute opposite contrast to last night that was so loud. So tonight it's peaceful, it's quiet. All I can hear is the Georgian Bay splashing and wind. It's awesome. We're not expecting any rain, so it should be a blissful sleep, wind, and listening to the water hitting the shore. It's just going to be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to a good sleep. So if nothing else happens, you won't hear from me till tomorrow morning. And tomorrow, unfortunately, I got to pack up and head home. Good night. It's got to be 0 or below. It's pretty darn cold. Oh yeah, I gotta get this started because I can't believe how cold it is in here. get some wood in here. Oh. Yeah, I can see my breath. That's how cold it is. Yeah, that's starting up good. It's 6 a.m. and it's cold in here. I got the stove started, and I'm just gonna run to the bathroom quickly, and I think I'm just gonna go back into my sleeping bag because I want to warm up. It's gonna take a little while for the tent to get warmed up. Yeah, people did show up. Yep, right across. That car was already there. And then there's people over there. Yeah, you can't really see. It's too dark out here. It's cold, man. Frost. All right, I'm gonna run to the men's room. I'll be back in a minute. So there definitely was somebody that showed up at 1 in the morning. That's kind of weird, but I think I'm gonna get back into my little sleep system here and get a little more sleep. It's still pitch black out, so there's really no need for me to get up yet. It's getting warmer in here. Oh, the stove is working. It is warming up in here. Whew. Beautiful morning. It's cold, but it is beautiful. You can still see stars. All right, so I'm having a coffee and I'm gonna make breakfast shortly. It's warm in here now. Can't complain. It's not as cold outside either. It was just this morning. Plus, I'm a type of person that in the morning I always feel the cold a little more. I don't know why, but I always feel cold in the morning, so it hits me hard. I'm fine now. As soon as I get up and get moving around, everything's fine. And the stove has really warmed up the tent dramatically. I find this insulation that's in the tent, that silver lining that's inside this tent, really helps. Now, that being said, the true test is when I'm in minus 30, minus 35, which is coming. That's coming. That's the true test. Because, even if it got down to 0 here, it's still not that cold. Minus 30, that's cold. So anyways, I'm just gonna make my breakfast now and start my day. Just gonna have a light breakfast, some English muffin, a banana, some yogurt, some oatmeal, just a light breakfast. That's the best way to start the day. Nice breakfast. All right, so I'm just gonna eat my English muffin, some oatmeal, and I'm gonna have a little bit of yogurt. I already ate my banana. Get my day started. looks like it's a beautiful day outside. Clear sky. Fantastic. It's going to be another great day. I'm really looking forward to this. But unfortunately, I do have to pack up and leave here. All right, now we got some definite airflow in here because it's not as cold as what it was earlier. It's still chilly. All camps come to an end. This one was volatile. It had its ups and its downs, but in the end it had more ups than downs. I'm still laughing about people really slippery here, really interested in my tent. I've had so many people approach me, it's ridiculous. And like I said earlier, it's only because they never see these tents because none of them winter camp. But anyways, it was an enjoyable camp despite everything. I had a great time. That tent is awesome. I got to tell you, not only do I love the tent, but I love the teardown. So easy. The setup was a little bit tricky at first. Watch part 1 to see that. I had a few moments of, trying to figure things out, but it was my first time setting it up. But now that I've set it up, not a problem. That thing will go up in 10 minutes or less, no problem. The teardown was amazing because everything went back in the bag super easy. That was the best part. I'm not going to say that was the best part of the camp, but that was the best part of that tent, how easy it went back in the bag. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching. And as always, keep camping. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. See ya. I had to show you guys this. It's the tent back in the bag after repacking it. Finally, a company, Naturehike, has got it right. This thing is finally able to get back in the bag easily. I can't believe it. It's a Thanksgiving Day miracle. Naturehike, 2 thumbs up from Connolly Outdoors.